Hey friends, this is Coach Tanisha Marie. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share. Hit the notification bell for updates on more upcoming videos.
Treat them all the same. When I tag them on my posts, I may tag them by how I'm getting to the money, but I treat them all the same. You see, let me tell you something. For me, I feel like approaching success is the same way you should approach life. So when I tell you that, I mean, when you walking into a room full of people like this, it's two ways it's gonna go. You either gonna tell yourself, I'm gonna walk in here, I'm gonna stick and move, do what I gotta do and I'm gonna move. Or you could do it the Rose way and say, I'm gonna try my best to meet every motherfucker in here tonight. So, for everybody that didn't approach this weekend like that, the awakening like that, because to me, that's what the awakening means. Open your eyes much wider. You understand? So, when you approach this type of shit, you don't stop. You find yourself walking in the rooms with many, many endless opportunities that you haven't even approached. You gotta make sure you extend your hands as far as they could go. I got 25 partnerships. I remember at one time before I ever had one, I questioned myself, will one ever happen? So guess what, at 25, I'm confident I could hit 75. When you get your first 10,000, the dream is to hit 100. You get your first 100,000, the dream is to hit 1,000,000. But guess what? If you got 10 and made it to 100, guess what? It's the same distance from 100 to 1,000,000. So when you talk about the money, Rose love to talk about the money. I'm in the 9-digit club.
So did y'all hear that? So here's my question. Because most people, and I just want to understand your mentality, because most people, when they make a certain amount of millions or when they hit their goal, you know, they're good. Why did you keep going? Like, why did you keep going?
I still going from Carol City. I know what it's like to not have. I remember an OG told me a long time ago, hey, look, man, you see how you eat them beef patties right now from Hammond's right there? He said, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, so look, if you eat them when you got $10, when you got 10,000, you should still be able to go eat you some beef patties, little man. Niggas should know the difference when you got 10,000 or 10. You gotta move the same. So guess what? We was cutting our grass then. Now I got 400 acres. I just got a bigger tractor that I got a sound system.
You still cut your own grass? You cut them all them 4 acres?
Still to this day. Shout out to my homies that get out there with me. And for my homies, regardless of how wealthy I became, I didn't want them to change who they were. I just want you to be the best version of you, dog. Yeah, they still down right now.
Wow, so now you got all of these businesses. How do you know what business to like prioritize? Because something has to get your priority. How do you select what 2 or what 3 you give like your undivided attention to? Like, how do you pick that?
Well, I feel whatever I love the most, I'm gonna be the best in. And that's cool. That's like you, if you went and got a degree and you spent X amount of time into whatever it is, man, you done sacrificed and devoted so much into it, you gotta show this a whole different type of love and passion. This that shit you get up for in the morning and walk around for an hour just thinking, and how can I elevate this shit right now? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for me, it's whatever I love the most. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna just automatically, I'm gonna gravitate to. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we know you mainly from music. Can you run down a couple of the businesses? And here's another question, like, how do you know what business to say yes to? Is it about the money, or do you pick businesses that you kind of like? How do you select your collaborators and your partners?
You see these? One time for James Lindsay, black man, own these. One time for Rap Snacks. I walked into a store one day, I seen them, I say, damn, they got rappers on potato chips. When I was a young kid, I always wanted to be on a bag of potato chips. Guess what I did? I went and got on Instagram and went and hit the CEO up. Hey brother, I want to be on some potato chips. So what I did was, I went and bought potato chips, and for maybe 60 days straight, woke up in the morning, eating them, putting them on social media, talking shit, just repping, you know, splashing the water. You know how a boss do, you gotta splash the water. And so, may have been 3 months before he finally hit me back and said, I'm ready for the meeting, boss. Guess what? We closed the deal a week later.
Wow, you know what's so amazing? You wouldn't think that he reached out to the person. Did y'all catch the manifestation of how he ate the snacks every day and manifested it? You see how he knew that's what he wanted to do, and that was a dream from a long time ago, and he went and got it done.
Yeah.
That's big. I hope y'all caught that.
And let me say this, a lot of times, us being dreamers, if you in this room, you a dreamer, you got great aspirations, you great. A lot of times, we could look at what's going on around us and have ways to enhance what they got going on. That's an asset, brother. You might need to introduce that. I walk into somewhere and I see something going on and I say, damn, it'd be better if they did it that way. Yeah. Hey, let me tell them this. Hey, in the most kind and politest way, I'm gonna tell you, hey man, I got some good ideas. This one. Here go my contact. Holler at me if you want some more.
Adding value. Adding value. I always think about ways you can add value. So, Bel Air. And it's interesting, I'm gonna call James. Thank you for the reminder.
Better believe it.
For sure. So Bel Air, how did you get into the champagne industry? How did you do that?
Well, the way I was introduced to the spirits business was actually through Puff. It was through Diddy. You know, I had just got my hit record, I'm running around. You know, I'm a person that look around, yo, I'm in the club anyway. It's a black brother, he got Ciroc. So guess what? I pick it up every night and take photos with it. I'm in the club anyway, let me rep for this brother. I didn't ask for a dime. We never even had a discussion. The bigger I became as an artist, the more photos I took. It may have been a year to the date. Homie called me over, gave me $1 million check. Puff Daddy. I wasn't expecting it, didn't ask for it. He said, I seen everything you done. I've been wanting to say something. Yo, sometimes we gotta take the initiative.
Wow.
I'm already in a club. I gotta maximize everything I'm doing. I'm gonna take advantage of this. This shit is valuable. So guess what? After Ciroc, it was already bubbling, but after it went to the next level, shit, people wanna sit down with Rosé now. Because guess what? They see I genuinely love to get out. I got a passion for partying. Let's go out and have a good time, because in the parties, I got a knack for networking. I got a knack for getting money. I could meet 2 different people in here right now and we get money next week.
Exactly.
I take that back, 5 people, fuck it.
Oh, I'm one of them. What you talking about? So, go on, sit down somewhere now. Go on over there, sit down. Well, relax. But that's good. I like how you was the confident one walking up here. Sit down, girl, sit down. So, your network is your network. I caught that. You got a network. You got to get outside, y'all. But it sounds like you get outside with intent. You know what you're looking for when you outside. You know.
Without a doubt, yeah. That's what you want to do. Whatever you feeling, man. Whatever you capable of. whatever you see going on around you. I got a way of doing it with class, but if I walk into a room and I see some money streams going on, some money going from here to there, I got to get in the mix of this shit. But I got to make sure they understand the value.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see what y'all got going on. Let me help you out. This ain't on no funny shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Just hit me back in a week after you see what's going on. Yeah.
But do you see yourself partnering with Girl Hold My Hand and we doing empowerment conferences and, you know, elevating the culture and bring some more people to the event so we can wake some more folk up when we go to New York, Chicago, Atlanta, LA, Miami, you know, like Bahamas, you know. I got some people here from London and Poland over there, you know, Jamaica. Like, do you see the partnership of elevating the culture consciously? Because let me tell you what I think. I feel like a lot of our people sleep. You know, so many more millionaires can be created right now. This is the most integral time to become a millionaire
right
and a multi-millionaire. Right.
Not next year, the time is now. Straight up.
But a lot of our people don't believe in the possibilities of doing it.
I try to show them. There's a lot of people that may lack that confidence, but this shit is real. This shit is real. I done been in a room full of people, motherfuckers, they saying damn near a trillionaire, and I'm like, this motherfucker? Oh, y'all got the game fucked up. My confidence is even more through the roof because, yo, what this one, what we gotta understand is the value of networking. You gotta understand when you got you a team, what that does to your confidence, your tone of voice. And a lot of times you could create that with just a gentleman's handshake. Shorty, I got your back, you got mine? We all in there.
Yeah, come on, exactly. Let's do this for the culture, hello. Come on, let's do this, come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this was about for me. It wasn't just about having him here, but it was about the connection. Him seeing the value, like nobody not doing this for our community, making it this type of vibe, this type of energy where they want to be here and they want to learn and they want to receive. So, you know, thank you for seeing and thank you for being here. Another question I have, like, what keeps you going? Like, you know, like, I know to have 25 streams of income, to be who you are, money cannot be your only motivation.
No.
So
it still is, don't get it fucked up.
It ain't your only motivation. What keeps you going outside of money?
Don't get it fucked up. It's, for me, man, it's legacy.
Exactly.
It's legacy. You know, you could put yourself in a position where, man, your statue be big as far as you can motherfucking see. 300 years from now, they could still be talking about what we did this year. Yeah. And I can only imagine how much money come with that, so I'm with that too. Yeah, without a doubt, but shit, I most definitely want my people around me to be straight. I want them to feel it. You feel me? I look forward to the challenges that come with carrying a lot on your back. That's cool. Is that it? Is that it? You know what I'm saying? We got to introduce the right energy around us. You got the type of motherfuckers, I actually said this morning on my story when I say, you got the type of motherfuckers who will watch you use your phone all day and won't even offer you their charger.
What is your biggest regrets? Do you have any?
I'm gonna be honest, you know, that was one thing my father always taught me. He always said, you know, complaining get you nothing. So when you talk about regrets, really I feel those experiences is what made me stronger. That's what made me the boss. Because when you realize the motherfuckers around you who don't help you, can you imagine how much greater the success feel when you made it without them? So a lot of times they really doing you a favor and they just don't know it.
Wow, what is the hardest thing, you know, that you had to overcome?
You know, really, it's gonna be, when they come to getting money, when they come to being successful, you're gonna have to overcome some shit every day. That's what come with it. If you want shit to be easy, and just don't be nobody. But if you want to get something, you want a nice swimming pool and the colors in your pool that change colors and shit when you hit the button. Oh, it's some shit come with that, but like I say, is that all? Yeah. I'm with it. I'm with it.
So, as someone who is so respected, you know, you've been around for so long, like how do you deal with controversy and like the things that come with just being who you are? Like how do you mentally deal with it? What do you do? Do you address things? Like how do you deal with controversy?
That's when you go back and realize all the other things you've overcame and realize that shit was weak. You thought that shit was doing something. That's what you tell me. Man, that shit was weaker than a motherfucker. They talked about that weak shit for 8 minutes and another motherfucker got in something and they moved on. That shit was weak. We get more money. So that's really how you gotta look at that shit. It's only a problem when you, the captain of the ship, allow it to sink. And you already know what they say, you're gonna sink or swim.
So how did you start off as an entrepreneur? Like outside of the music, like how did you, because a lot of times we put limitations on ourselves because we think that, you know, you're supposed to have a blueprint and you gotta have systems and all these things that are put on us to make us be limited.
It don't come that way.
So how did you start off?
Sometimes you gotta be ready to roll the dice. Well, I got into franchising Wingstops through really me just loving lemon pepper wings.
What up, Tina? Miss Wingstop over there.
You feel me? So that was just me loving lemon pepper wings. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, my vision, I wanted to be a rich, cool, fat nigga with a Ferrari that'll just pull up to his own chicken spot. You know what I need, you know what I need, you know what I mean? With a bad one with me, you know what I'm saying? That was really just the vision. I'm keeping it all the way 2000, but guess what? I looked up and 2 years later, damn, this shit we still got this motherfucker, boy, this shit real, yeah. You know I got an amazing team, but we just jumped out there. No questions, no back support, we ain't Googling nothing. Let's just do this shit. And so we bought some more. And we bought some more. We bought some more. I say, shit, the goal is 20. We hit 20 quicker than I imagined.
You got 20 Wingstops?
I don't know how many we got. I stopped counting.
You know, I love it because that's what I've been talking about lately. Like, we got to understand the power of making money and reinvesting. You know, a lot of times we get money and then we get scared of the money and then we stop investing in money because we think it's going to go away. So to hear you say how you just keep on going, I think that's inspiring. Is that inspiring to anybody? How you just keeps on going? What is your secret? Like, you know, like do you have daily habits? Is there anything that you do consistently every day that you think has contributed to you being so relevant? Like, you've been relevant. Yeah, like how you stay relevant for so long. You got to give us that secret, that drip real quick. How you stay relevant for so long?
You know, the fly shit that's the DNA. I can't even lie. That's the DNA. But once again, you got to understand, my passion, a lot of people with as much passion that I have for success, they don't speak as much as I do. So they may never tell you this. But my passion for success is almost deadly. You gotta understand, I began having seizures because I refused to go into sleep. And I just felt like me going to sleep is dead time. I could be accomplishing some shit. I could be writing a book. I could be writing a film. I could be writing, you understand? And so it got to a point where I told myself, yo, my crib gotta have 2 elevators. My crib gotta have my mama crib. The list goes on like, yo, we ain't gonna stop because if this is what the opportunities are, and that's what we got. We got opportunities. And every morning I wake up, I say morning glory because we woke up, you already won.
Wow. So, hopefully this is not too much to ask, but like, what is your worst habit that you know is not good for you, and it's just, what is it? What is your worst habit?
Without a doubt, it could be the amount of, how much gas I smoke, you dig? Now, for me, and that's just me listening to my mom. I love you, Ella. I know she watching. You see, but for me, it helped keep, because my mind is on go. Since I was a kid in school, they used to tell my mom he may have a problem. And she said, y'all just don't understand him. Y'all can't put him in them classes back there. But my mind, it just continues to race. So to me, I need to smoke to try to slow me down just a little bit.